Latest news, and here we go. So we have Mr. Donald Trump's state fair, which was supposed to be this big, beautiful, spectacular fair, and it's kind of turned out to be a dud. Let me tell you why. Okay, it started out with the ice cream. There was no ice cream. It absolutely melted. It turned into milk. So if you were there thinking that you were going to get some ice cream, not happening. Gone. No ice cream at all to be found. Then the crowds were very small, tiny. There was no performers, no musicians really, and the crowds showed it. There was nothing there. Very little bit of people. Then top it off with that, if you wanted to go on the Ferris wheel ride, that bad boy broke down for several hours. And this basically just showing you basically represents what is going on with America. It just seems like everything is broken or fallen apart and in desperate need of repair. So we have the grass where someone etched in 8647 a couple of weeks ago. That was all dead. Then you have the reflective fountain, pool, whatever. That thing turned out to be a big giant thing of algae and chips and everything else because the job wasn't done right. Then you have the East Wing, which is totally destructive. It's on hold. That's in repair and everything else. It's ruined. Then we have the grass where the UFC cage fight was. It looks like a giant crater. It's all dirt. The grass died, and it has to be fixed and replanted and everything else. So this just basically represents this state fair of what is going on in America today. Also, several states did not go. They did not attend this fair, is because Donald Trump. It was supposed to be a bipartisan event. He made it where it was a partisan event and basically a MAGA rally. Incredible. Here is another fine report, and we'll move on to the next topic. Donald Trump says communism. He's speaking at a faith breakfast today. Ahead of the breakfast, he said, quote, there aren't social democrats. They're hardcore, godless communists. This is the most seriously threat to our country since 250 years ago. We're celebrating a very important birthday. And instead of speaking about Christ, freedom, victories, we're speaking about another threat to the foundation of America. And I don't know how Donald Trump has the gall to say Christ in anything because he basically had several marriages, a lot of affairs, and this and that. And just all the stuff he has done, just keep Christ out of his mouth. And also with all the hate and the racism and the violence in this country, this is what I'm talking about. Donald Trump, here's another one, has a new release on the passport. Oh, I don't know if you saw this. He released it today. His face is on the right side of the passport. So when you're going to go on vacation, you will open it up. You will see a picture of Donald Trump. He's not smiling. He's not anything. And he it's just unbelievable. And wait until these passports are only commemorative, and I don't know how long they're going to be here. But if you get stuck with one, that's yours for the next 10 years. And basically, the passport says to be good. It's some kind of crazy stuff you wrote on it. And it costs thousands of dollars to print out some of these. 20 to 30,000 is going to cost thousands of dollars. So that's going to be taxpayer money on that. And there you have it. You have Mr. Donald Trump's face on the passport saying, be good or something. I forget the exact quote he has on it. So that's all I have for you in the report today. Thank you for watching. And if you want, please subscribe. Hype this video. I really like to see this take off. And if you want to subscribe because I'm trying to reach to 100,000. And I'm trying to grow this channel so much, and give it a like. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next report.